Hey guys, it's Saga from TechWorks, and I finally got my hands on the new Mi A2. I pre-ordered it on Amazon and it was finally delivered some time back. Right now, you can order it via Xiaomi's flash sales, but we all know how fast they sell out there. So to help you guys, I will be giving away one F code for a black Mi A2 somewhere in this video. I will randomly flash a code for a few seconds, something like this, and you can then use it on Xiaomi's website to purchase a black Mi A2. This code can only be used once, so good luck to all of you for this small F code hunt. Let us now get back to the phone. A2 comes in a simple but familiar white box, and it has A2 and Android One branding all over it. Like always, I went with a black colored phone because I think that one looks the best. But the A2 is also available in rose gold, gold and blue color. I had to get the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant since Xiaomi says that the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage variant will go on sale soon, which is Xiaomi's code for a few months. For those of you who are wondering, the box says that this phone is made in India. Inside the box, we get the phone itself, a TPU case, 10-watt charger, USB Type-C cable, USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio jack, SIM card removal tool, and some paperwork. Seeing a USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio jack adapter in the box is not a happy sight, since most of the times it means that the phone does not come with a headphone jack. Xiaomi has removed the headphone jack on this phone, which is really sad since the A1 had one of the best DACs in the sub 25,000 rupees smartphone segment. You can still use your headphones or earphones with this dongle, but some people might think that it is just another thing to carry around, and since it is very small, you can easily misplace it. Holding the Mi A1 and A2 side by side, other than the camera orientation and a slight curve to the back of A2, their design might seem mostly similar to many people. Both have a unibody metal back, similar placement of fingerprint sensors, and antenna lines are placed, or I would say hidden, towards the top and bottom edges. Now with the exception of this unibody metal back, Mi A2 also looks a lot like the Redmi Note 5 Pro. If you put a case on it, it is really hard to differentiate between the two. So the overall design of the Mi A2 might seem a bit dated. The first noticeable difference on the Mi A2 is a big 5.99-inch IPS LCD display at the front. It comes with 18:9 aspect ratio and has a resolution of 2160 by 1080 pixels. And the good news is, there is no notch at the top of the screen. The display is sharp and crisp to look at, but just like on the Mi A1, it is not very bright. I have heard some guys say that the display on the Note 5 Pro is brighter than this one, but I will have to test it myself in different lighting conditions before I can confirm that. You don't get any capacitive navigation buttons on the small bezel below the display. Above the display, you get the earpiece speaker, proximity and ambient light sensor, and a mammoth 20MP front-facing camera with a dedicated front-facing flash. For the buttons and ports, we have thin but very well-built power and volume buttons on the right side, a SIM tray on the left which can hold 2 nano SIM cards. It is not a hybrid SIM slot, so you cannot add a micro SD card to expand the storage later on. At the top, you get an infrared blaster and a microphone. And at the bottom, we have another microphone, a speaker grill, and a USB Type-C port for charging and data transfer. As I've mentioned before, back of the phone is made of unibody metal like we saw on the Mi A1. But this time we get a slight curve to the back, which makes it a bit easier to grip. I usually prefer metal back phones as it is a bit easier to keep them clean. Fingerprint sensor is where we see it on most of the phones. We then have vertically placed dual cameras like we saw on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. And it also resembles a lot like the dual cameras on the iPhone X. And just like on the iPhone X, you also get a dual LED flash between the two cameras. Main camera has a 12MP sensor with f1.8 aperture, while the secondary camera has a 20MP sensor with f1.8 aperture, and it uses pixel binning technology to combine information from 4 pixels into 1 pixel to capture better images in lower light. At the front, you again get a 20MP camera with f2.2 aperture. I'm really excited to test out these cameras and share the results with you guys in an upcoming video. This phone is powered by a Snapdragon 660 processor coupled with Adreno 512 GPU, 4 or 6GB of RAM, 64 or 128GB of built-in storage, and a 3000mAh non-removable battery. Yes, Xiaomi has reduced the capacity of the battery compared to the Mi A1 instead of increasing it. To make up for the smaller battery, the Indian variant of the A2 supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 technology, but the charger inside the box is just a 10-watt charger So Xiaomi wants you to purchase a quick charger separately. This phone comes under Google's Android One program and ships with Android Oreo 8.1 out of the box. I got a software update right as I was setting up the phone. This update includes August security patch and other improvements to optimize the performance of the phone. I hope Xiaomi is much faster at pushing software updates to this phone compared to the Mi A1. Now I have had this phone for less than a day, so I can't really say a lot about its performance and battery life right now. But if you guys want, I will make a video about my experience in the first 48 hours with this phone. If you guys would be interested in it, let me know in the comments. What I can tell you now is, although this phone looks a bit dated, it feels really good when you hold it in your hand. And I actually prefer metal back as it makes the phone more durable. The display is sharp and crisp. Fingerprint sensor is really fast. There is no face unlock feature, but you can use Android's trusted face to unlock the phone. But you should know that it is really slow, so I just avoid using it. I have tried charging this phone with a Quick Charge 3 enabled charger and it charged up really fast. I see 3 issues with this phone. There is no microSD card expansion slot, so you're stuck with the storage that you choose. The 3000 mAh battery won't last for as long as some of the other smartphones, and the removal of the headphone jack is a pain for most of the users. You do get a dongle to substitute the headphone jack, but the other two are my big worries, and they are the kind of things that might push perspective bias towards the Honor Play, which has got a microSD card slot, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a much bigger battery. I will be comparing the Mi A2 and its camera with a few other phones, but if there are any specific videos that you want to see, or if you have any questions about the Mi A2, let me know in the comments. If you are looking to buy this phone, I will leave a link to it in the description section, and you can get it in the next sale on Amazon. That is it for this video, guys. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for more quality tech videos like this. You can also check out some of the other videos from this channel. This has been Sagar, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.